Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I decided to get your views on the current situation, our number 10 situation. I've been on a few podcasts lately, and I've suggested having Lacazette as a number 10, and a few people have disagreed on that. But we all know that Ozil is definitely not doing the job for us right now. It's been since Emre left, it's played about 12 13 games, all stats, and he has only had one assist. For our number 10 being paid all that money, 350,000 a week. Someone said the other day that it's 350,000 heading to 500k a week because of the dealerships and stuff. So you can imagine having someone who's getting paid all that money and is your number 10, someone who should be creating and scoring goals. He never even scores goals, and you're actually paying him all that money, is not doing the job. So my question for today is, who should be playing as our number 10 until the end of the season? Would you stick with Ozil? Would you give Ceballos another chance? Would you change up the formation to maybe a back three? Or would you bring Pepe from outside, from the wing to the number 10 position? Would you drop Lacazette from the striker position to the number 10? Would you give a chance to someone like Joe Willock? Of course, Smith Rowe has gone out on loan, is the other player who can play that position. Or would you play with two number 8s, as I've had a few people suggesting the way Liverpool play without a number 10? So here are my views and thoughts about it. So we'll start we'll talk about all five players. So number 1 is Ozil. As I've said, he never even shoots the ball, he never scores goals. I see so many times he gets opportunities to shoot the ball, but he never ever takes the chances. People see him as a creative player, but to be honest, it's only one assist in 13-14 games, and that was like in the second game. I think it was against Brighton and Lumberg. So basically under Arteta he hasn't done anything, and Arteta seems to have realized it, because normally it takes him off by 55-60 minutes. So for me, Ozil should not even be anywhere close to the team. Yes, people say he's improved a bit, but he's nowhere close to what we need in that number 10 position. I mean, compare him to Kevin De Bruyne. There's no comparison. Kevin De Bruyne has 15 assists this season, and he scores goals. Every time he gets a chance from outside the box, left foot, right foot, bang, it's a goal. So for me, Ozil, it's a no-no. Number 2 is Ceballos. Ceballos, he started the season well, especially against Burnley, the home game. Got, I think, 2 assists. There's a time he just nicked the ball from someone and straight to Aubameyang for the winning goal. So for me, I don't really feel he got a chance. Some people say it's another loan gone wrong, just as Suarez last season, but I don't feel he has gotten the chance. Many people also say he doesn't really move the ball quick enough. He likes running around and all that in circles. But I feel he still has something to give. I mean, there's a reason why he's in Real Madrid at first. So for me, I'd still give him a chance in that position. The number 3 is Lacazette. Now, here is where the debate comes in. People say Lacazette is not creative enough to play that position. But for me, I feel like with the energy he has, he can play that position really well. And we've seen players being switched positions. I mean, Henry came to Arsenal as a winger, became the best striker in the world. Firmino came to Liverpool as a striker, now he's one of the best midfielders in the world. These days, Lionel Messi and Wayne Rooney all play like as midfielders. And Lacazette maybe is not in the same category with those players in terms of the distribution and stuff, but just imagine having a player like Lacazette in that position, a person who actually shoots on sight. The amount of chances you can create for him outside that D, and he can slot in. He can exchange with Aubameyang here and there, switch positions, energy in the middle, come back for the ball, run with it, win those free kicks he does. Give more energy, more than Ozil. And yes, he doesn't even score goals these days. So why not just change him and give him more confidence in another position? Just try something new, because the season is already almost over for us. So just try something and see if it is gonna be used for next season. So Lacazette is another option. Pepe is another option again. I feel Pepe on the right is normally wasted because he has to come back to defense every single time. And as a number 10, I feel like he'll be given the chance to get past the striker. We've seen highlights at Lille where he got one-on-one chances and scored. So in that position he can actually stay up front for counter attacks, move, switch with Aubameyang, take some shots from that position which he likes taking shots. So for me, Pepe, that position would be better than on the right wing, of course. So that is another yes. And the another option is Joe Willock. For me, Joe Willock, I don't really think is ready. And number two, I prefer him as a number 8 in midfield rather than a number 10. So for me, I'd say no in for him. So those are the options. Would you play Willock, Ceballos, Ozil, Lacazette, or Pepe as a number 10? For me, my first option would be give Ceballos another chance, or the second option would be Lacazette. Put Lacazette in that middle position and see how he does. And then my third option would be Pepe. For me, Ozil and Willock in that position, no. Let me know what your option would be in that position. Who would you go for? Would you change the formation to a back five and maybe have 3 midfielders and 2 strikers up front? Let me know. And also, I've put out the Arsenal versus Newcastle preview. I also have the previews for the Premier League games. Make sure you check that out. For the fantasy managers, I have all that out. And another thing before I go, we've had rumors that not rumors, actually it's like breaking news right now. It looks real that Hakim Ziyech is probably gonna move from Ajax to Chelsea, and Jordan Sancho is actually gonna move to from Dortmund to Man U. Those would be options for us to buy, but it looks like it's a done deal for them. So which number 10 would you like to get for next season? Remember what I was talking about was for the remaining 3 months this season. But for next season, who would you want us to sign to play in that position? I've had Doucouré being mentioned as a good option for Arsenal. I've had people mentioning Grealish, which are all very good options. Let me know who would you like to sign as a number 10 in our team. Thanks for the support. Keep supporting. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. And see you next time, and God bless.